Okay guys, today we're going to do example L from our notes. So I'm just going to open up example L here, and we have to find how many grams of iron 3 oxide would be produced from 5 grams of iron. I'm given a chemical equation. The very first step I'm going to do is balance that chemical equation. Okay, now I have my chemical equation balanced, and I'm going to look at what my given is. My given is 5 grams of iron. Iron is the only thing in the problem it actually gives me some data about. So that's my starting point, 5 grams of iron. Then I need to figure out where I'm going. And it asks me specifically how many grams of iron 3 oxide. So my ending point has to be grams of iron 3 oxide. So my overall conversion is going to be 5 grams of iron, and I'm going to convert into grams of iron 3 oxide. Now I have to actually figure out what my path is going to be. So I'm going to look at my molar map. If I look, I'm starting with grams. That's my upper left-hand corner. So grams of my given, and again, I'm going into grams of my unknown. And so I have to go through moles of my given, and then moles of my unknown, and then I can finally end up in grams of unknown. So that's 3 conversion factors that I'm going to need. So it's 3 steps. Okay, so again, my path is grams of iron into moles of iron, from moles of iron into moles of iron 3 oxide, and then from moles of iron 3 oxide into grams of iron 3 oxide. So I'm going to go ahead and start my train tracks. As always, my given goes in the top left side, 5 grams of iron. My first conversion factor is 1 mole, and it's going to be over the molar mass of iron. And I don't have that right now, so I'm just going to put MMFE as a holder, placeholder. Then comes my molar ratio. I look up at my coefficients to figure out what that ratio is. Remember, iron is my given, so it goes on the bottom, and iron 3 oxide is my unknown, so it goes on the top. My last conversion factor is going to be the molar mass of iron 3 oxide over 1 mole of iron 3 oxide. And again, I'm going to put that placeholder MM iron 3 oxide just to remind me to go back and find that. Now I'm going to go back and find my molar masses and plug them in. I'm not going to show that right now, but you can always go through our older videos and figure out how to find molar mass. That's a 4, if you can't tell. I'm going to pull up my calculator now, and I'm going to actually plug in all of this. So 5 times 1 times 2 times 159.69 divided by 55.84 divided by 4 divided by 1. And that gives me 7.15 grams. That is going to be my final answer.